Hey guys, back again. I can't help it. It's a beautiful day and I have to take advantage of it and be out here in it. So just thought I'd share. I know I briefly in one of our fall updates shared that, dogs donkey interaction is always interesting. So Tonka is pretty fascinated by the donkeys and he wants nothing more to get in their pasture and nip at their ankles and chase them. And they, of course, want nothing to do with that. So he learned a hard lesson the other day. He knows how to open stall doors, which is a bad thing. He's being trained not to do that without an invitation. But yes, he figured out how to open the stall doors on his own and let himself in. And so he opened the stall door and let himself into the donkey pasture. The donkeys were out about right there at their bare spot there, their dust bath area. And he just beelined right toward them. And Penny, surprisingly enough, I would have expected it to be Dee Dee, but Penny gave him a shot across the ribs. She whacked him pretty hard. She had to have pulled her punch because if she had kicked him at full capacity, she would have broken his ribs. Instead, he was tossed backward quite a bit, but he shook it off. He's fine. He's been checked. All is well. It's a hard lesson for him to learn, and certainly not the one we wanted him to learn, and it clearly hasn't stopped him from trying to get at the donkeys. And as you can see, he's really just fine. So please don't worry. The dog is not hurt. Everybody's fine. But I did want to share that update because one, like now that it's over and I know he's fine, it's sort of humorous. It's like telling the kids, right? Don't stick your finger in the electric socket. Don't stick your finger in the electric socket. And then they get zapped. Well, he needed to get zapped. Blue heelers in particular are independent thinkers. They are very easy. Well, I say they're very easy. They're very smart, so they're very trainable. They're very stubborn, and because they're independent thinkers, they're designed to question your commands and not necessarily follow them if they feel it's not the right thing. And as the dogs get older, right, so he's only 15 months, but as he gets to 3 years, 4 years, the odds are what he believes to be the more appropriate action versus what we command is probably going to be correct. And we will have to give him less and less commands because he'll know what we want. He'll instinctively understand what to do, and he'll figure it out on his own. And that is the beauty of those dogs. That is why we wanted him as a farm dog. Of course, again, we were kind of hoping that Brenna, our old Australian Shepherd, would have been around to be his mentor. That did not work out, so we've got a long road to go with him before he's truly useful as a farm dog. He's getting there, but he needs a lot more refinement. But things like learning to open the stall doors on their own, while that's a bad habit as a puppy because he's doing it so he can get into mischief, it's actually a really smart thing for him to know because God forbid we were ever in the pasture and needed him and the stall doors were closed. He's not going to be able to jump the fence, and he's certainly not going to be able to climb the fence efficiently, but he can open a stall door and get to us. And those are things that, weirdly enough, come in handy on a farm. So anyway, I just wanted to share that because it was kind of a cute story now that everybody is clear. Plus, I've got Frenchie Tushy here. You go, say hi, buddy. You go. Yeah, no, he's not going to say hi. He is determined to just show me his tush right now. And Bailey, we finally wore him out a little bit. He's been out running for a while. And yes, they eat all sorts of things and lick things and chew on things, and that's perfectly fine. These guys are farm dogs. They may not be true farm dogs in the sense of their breed, but they are raised and trained and live as farm dogs. There we go. There's my Hughie. So anyway, I hope you are having a fabulous day wherever you are in this world. I hope you are enjoying some scritches just like Dee Dee is, and that you have a pole to scratch your back on. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be kind, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.